I honestly think that we are about to witness one of the greatest spectacles in political history. Come in and watch it with me. I'm your host, Parma John. This is Niagara Due North. Welcome to the show. Guys, what can I tell you? This leadership race is heating up to be one of the biggest spectacles. Let's call it a spectacle, okay? In Canadian history, okay. Before I get into it, let's assess the situation here. We have what? March 9th. That's like 6 weeks. Right? These people got to get campaigning, man. That's from February. I mean, they got what day is it today? It's the 15th. So 9 weeks starting now, man. I don't know. It's going to be so embarrassing for the people running. I don't get why anyone's doing it. I'm not forking over any money to anybody who's just going to be a prime minister for 2 weeks and then have to lose a confidence vote and go to an election. I'm not going to do it. Where are they getting the money? Over the weekend, Karina Gold announced she's running for leader. She is such like a slice of white bread, man. She looks like one of those. She reminds me of like just those kids in school who just never have any fun and just do all their work all the time. Not a nerd though. Just someone who's just like sucks the fun out of the room. You know. Look at this. Seriously. This is her riding. She has less than a 1% chance to win. Why are you running? And who gave you the money? I wonder if I can look that up right now. Okay, so what I see on the internet is that Mark Carney paid, but I'm not going to. I'll just tell you Mark Carney paid. And we will keep it as a conversation between me and you, and there's no officiality behind that. I don't see why he would do that, but I'm selfish and I wouldn't help other people if I was trying to win. Call me a winner, I don't know. Yeah, so like, why would you be running if you can't win? You think somehow, oh, you know what they are going to do? Oh, obviously. If she runs and wins, they'll just put her in a spot where she'll win her next election. Because they do that? That's weird, man. But not illegal. Apparently, Jagmeet Singh moved out to Burnaby so he would win in Burnaby because he wasn't going to win in his riding. I think he was somewhere in Brampton. Karina. Gould. And my man, Francois Philippe Champagne. Get your shit together, dude. I want to see you run for Prime Minister. I tried covering yesterday Mark Carney's interview, and it apparently got copywritten. Got big bad copy written, and I wasn't even allowed. I disputed it, but I mean, who cares about Mark Carney's announcement by the time it gets appealed in 30 days, right? So, what do we have today for today's big blockbuster news announcement, folks? Here we have it. Christy Clark has dropped out. I know. So what? I don't have any clue who she is. Chris, the nobody from BC came in and left without probably 90% of the population even knowing. Karina Gould is going to be the leader of the Liberal Party, and no one will even know that they could have voted for Christy Clark. Why did Christy Clark drop out?
Public display of support for Shhhow in 2022 when he ran for the federal Conservative Party's leadership against Pierre Poilievre. Speaking with Catherine Cullen of CBC Radio's The House, Clark says she never became a card-carrying member of the Conservatives, which contradicts what she said at the time about taking out a membership.
And I never got a membership, and I never got a ballot. What I did, though,
I will say, Christy Clark, we reached out to the Conservative Party, who told us, in fact, that your membership was canceled.
Oh, well, why don't they come out and show my membership or my ballot? They never sent me any of those, although I wouldn't put it past them to manufacture one of them.
Guys, don't listen to that. Don't listen to that at all. It's the mainstream media spreading misinformation. This is why she quit. No, seriously, it's not this.
It has got to be a big step for you to join the Conservatives. Why did you do it?
Because I think that we need a lead. There is only one leader who's running for office right now, who is going to be able to unite the country, I think, and who's going to bring a moderation and a willingness to talk to the people with whom he disagrees, and that's Shhhow. I'm joining the party so that I could support my friend, Mr. Shhhow.
I know, right? I'm going to read off an article to prove that I got some content to talk about and refute those lies, those outright lies that the camera itself is saying. Christy Clark and Industry Minister Francois Champagne both announced on Tuesday they won't run to become leader of the Party of Canada. Clark, who is one of the most prominent potential candidates, announced to supporters Tuesday morning that there is simply not enough time to mount a successful campaign for me to effectively connect with Francophone Canadians in their language. Clark's decision comes after she claimed to have misspoken to the CBC radio show The House, when she repeatedly denied ever having been a member of the Federal Conservative Party and voting in its 2022 leadership race for... I was going to call him Francois Champagne. Jean Charest. Frenchies. Hey, Frenchies. Despite having declared having done so in previous speeches and media interviews. I mean, guys, it technically hasn't even started yet. It technically hasn't even started. And we're already seeing just the splatter. Okay? What are those called? Snuff films, man. That's what we're going to watch. That's what we're going to be watching as the Liberal Party literally goes down like a piano. I don't know. What's worse than a piano? Just down Trump Tower. That's a good one. Just someone just pushing the piano down the stairs of Trump Tower and it just going all the way down. There we go. I like that. So guys, what do we take from today? The Liberal Party is so screwed. They're running around with their heads cut off so badly. Okay? Mark Carney's in. Chrystia Freeland's in. Karina Gould is in. A couple other nobodies are in. People are trying to get this Frank guy going, but he's out. He's just going... He's going to go the way of Christy Clark, only I think more people know him. Okay? Who's out? Christy Clark. 5 of the people that I said were in last time. Dominic LeBlanc is out. This is going to be insane. I think it would be great if Chrystia Freeland didn't run. And I see places saying she's running. I have not heard her say she's running. So I'm still waiting to hear that, because I feel like that would be a really big announcement for Chrystia Freeland to officially announce that she's running. Okay, guys, I'm a small YouTube channel, and I got copyright struck yesterday, and I'm not getting much views. And if you could just like and subscribe, I would like that.